Notice more consistent energy throughout the day, instead of the highs and lows that come from sugar consumption, which can lead to feeling more alert and less fatigued. This period is often when people start to see early physical benefits like reduced bloating, a decrease in water retention, and even some initial fog and sluggishness. By week 2, many report clearer thinking and improved focus. Your brain no longer has to deal with the constant sugar roller coaster, which means fewer crashes and a more stable mood. Week 3. The body starts thriving. Out sugar become even more noticeable. By this point, your body has fully adjusted to life without sugar, and many of the positive changes begin to manifest in bigger ways. For example, your skin may become clearer. Sugar is known to contribute to inflammation, which can lead to acne or other skin issues. By eliminating sugar, your body reduces inflammation, which may improve the overall quality of your skin. Another key change is in your energy levels. By now, you'll likely feel a steady, natural source of energy throughout the day. This is a huge improvement from the quick bursts followed by crashes that come with a high sugar diet. Many people also find that their sleep improves. Without the sugar spikes that can disrupt your body's natural rhythm, you might find it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep, waking up feeling more refreshed. At this point, mental clarity also takes a significant leap. People often report feeling less anxious, more focused, and better able to handle stress. The fog that can accompany sugar dependence has lifted, and your brain functions more efficiently. This enhanced mental sharpness can lead to increased productivity and a better overall mood. Week 4. Long-term benefits and new habits. By week 4, the most dramatic changes have taken place. You've likely shed some extra pounds, your skin is glowing, and your energy is stable. But beyond these external benefits, the internal improvements are just as important. By cutting out sugar for 30 days, your metabolism may have improved. Your body is now more efficient at processing food without relying on quick sugar fixes. This can lead to better digestion and even a decrease in sugar-related health risks like insulin resistance, which is a precursor to diabetes. Mentally, many people feel a significant boost in well-being. Without the mood swings caused by sugar spikes and crashes, your emotions stabilize, leading to a more balanced and positive outlook. Your relationship with food may also change during this period. Having gone 30 days without sugar, you'll likely find that your cravings have diminished. When you do reintroduce sugar, you may be more mindful of it and less likely to overconsume it. The physical and mental benefits of going sugar-free. The benefits of going 30 days without sugar extend far beyond the challenge itself. Physically, the reduction in inflammation can lead to a healthier heart and lowered risk of chronic diseases like type 2 diabetes. Your immune system may also strengthen, as sugar can suppress the immune response, making you more vulnerable to illness. Additionally, by reducing sugar, you may decrease your risk of developing insulin resistance and other metabolic disorders. Mentally, the benefits are equally profound. Once free from the grips of sugar dependence, you'll likely experience enhanced mood stability, reduced anxiety, and improved cognitive function. Your brain, no longer subjected to constant sugar highs and lows, can focus and process information more effectively. Many people report feeling more in control of their eating habits, which can lead to a healthier overall relationship with food. Life after the challenge. Completing the 30-day no-sugar challenge is an accomplishment in itself, but it's also a transformative experience. The changes in your body and mind are powerful, and the new habits you've developed can carry forward into a healthier lifestyle. After 30 days, many people find that they no longer crave sugar the way they used to. When you do reintroduce sugar, it's easier to be mindful and consume it in moderation, understanding the effects it can have on your body. In the end, cutting out sugar for 30 days is more than just a challenge. It's a reset for your entire system. You'll feel better, think more clearly, and have a newfound appreciation for the power of healthy eating. Here are some additional tips you can include in when starting a 30-day no-sugar challenge. It's helpful to ease into it gradually instead of quitting sugar all at once. You can start by cutting out sugary drinks, then move on to sugary snacks, and eventually tackle hidden sugars found in processed foods. This approach helps minimize the severity of withdrawal symptoms, making the transition smoother. An essential skill to develop during this challenge is reading food labels, as sugar is often hidden in processed foods under names like sucrose, fructose, or high fructose corn syrup. Viewers can learn to identify these sneaky sources of sugar, especially in foods marketed as healthy. Another useful tip is replacing sugar with healthier alternatives. Natural sweeteners like honey and maple syrup, in moderation, or whole fruits can help satisfy sweet cravings without overwhelming the body with refined sugars. Speaking of cravings, fiber plays a key role in managing them. Foods rich in fiber, such as fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, slow down the absorption of sugar in the bloodstream, preventing rapid spikes and crashes in energy levels. Increase your fiber intake to feel fuller for longer and keep those sugar cravings at bay. Hydration is another critical player in reducing cravings. Often, the body mistakes thirst for sugar cravings. It's recommended to drink plenty of water throughout the day. Staying hydrated not only helps flush out toxins, but also keeps energy levels stable, reducing the urge to reach for sugary snacks. Mental strategies can also aid in this challenge. Practicing mindful eating helps you become more aware of their sugar consumption and teaches them to listen to their body's hunger and fullness cues. Additionally, keeping a journal during the challenge can help track emotional eating habits, often linked to sugar cravings caused by stress, boredom, or other emotional triggers. Shifting focus to whole, unprocessed foods is essential for lasting success. During the challenge, you should aim to eat a balanced diet rich in proteins, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates, which keep blood sugar levels stable and minimize cravings. Furthermore, sleep plays a surprisingly significant role in sugar cravings. A lack of sleep disrupts the hormones responsible for regulating hunger, making sugar cravings more intense. Prioritize getting enough rest, as it can drastically reduce cravings and improve their overall experience during the challenge. Healthy snack ideas can go a long way in helping viewers avoid sugary temptations. Snacks like nuts, seeds, fresh fruits, veggies with hummus, and yogurt are great alternatives to sugary treats and will keep them satisfied. Exercise, even in light to moderate forms like a post-meal walk, can help regulate blood sugar and release endorphins, the body's natural, feel-good chemicals, which can reduce the need for a sugary dopamine boost. Accountability and support are keys to this success. Joining a community, finding a friend, or connecting with others online for the challenge can provide much-needed motivation and encouragement throughout the 30 days. How quitting sugar can improve your gut health. Imagine waking up every day feeling lighter, more energized, and without the constant bloating or discomfort in your stomach. For many people, these symptoms are directly related to their diet, especially their sugar intake. The relationship between sugar and the gut is more complex than you may think. Let's examine how reducing sugar can balance your gut bacteria. The role of gut health in overall wellness. First, let's talk about the importance of gut health. The gut, or digestive system, is home to trillions of bacteria that play a crucial role in everything from digestion to immune function and even mental health. This collection of bacteria is known as the gut microbiome. A balanced gut microbiome is essential for breaking down food, absorbing nutrients, and protecting the body against harmful pathogens. However, when this balance is disrupted, you can experience a range of symptoms like gas, bloating, indigestion, and even more serious conditions like inflammatory bowel disease, IBD, and irritable bowel syndrome, IBS. Surprisingly, sugar is one of the biggest culprits behind gut imbalances. Sugar's impact on gut bacteria. Consuming sugar in excess, particularly processed sugars like fructose and glucose, can lead to an overgrowth of harmful bacteria and yeast, such as Candida in the gut. These harmful microbes thrive on sugar and cause an imbalance known as gut dysbiosis. In simple terms, sugar feeds the bad bacteria in your gut, leading to their overgrowth. This suppresses the growth of the beneficial bacteria, probiotics, that are essential for a healthy digestive system. Over time, this imbalance can weaken your intestinal lining, making it more permeable, a condition known as leaky gut. A leaky gut allows toxins and undigested food particles to enter your bloodstream, triggering inflammation and contributing to a range of health problems. How quitting sugar can rebalance your gut. When you reduce or eliminate sugar from your diet, you essentially starve the harmful bacteria and yeast that thrive on it. This gives the beneficial bacteria the opportunity to flourish, leading to a more balanced and diverse gut microbiome. Within just a few days to a few weeks of cutting sugar, people often report reduced bloating, less gas, and an overall improvement in digestion. The gut lining also begins to heal, reducing the risk of leaky gut and its associated inflammatory conditions. Sugar and digestive issues. Many common digestive issues can be traced back to sugar consumption. One such condition is small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, SIBO, where bacteria from the colon grow in the small intestine, leading to bloating, abdominal pain, and nutrient malabsorption. Sugar provides fuel for these bacteria, exacerbating the problem. By quitting sugar, you reduce the fuel source for these harmful bacteria, leading to less fermentation and gas production in the gut. As a result, symptoms like bloating and gas can diminish. One of the biggest benefits of quitting sugar is improved digestion. Sugar, particularly refined and processed varieties, can disrupt the digestive process by causing rapid spikes in blood sugar levels. This can lead to inflammation in the gut and disrupt the natural flow of digestion. By eliminating sugar, your digestive system can function more smoothly. You'll likely notice that you feel fuller for longer periods after meals, experience less bloating, and have more regular bowel movements. The connection between sugar, inflammation, and the gut. Chronic inflammation in the gut is a direct result of sugar consumption. When harmful bacteria overpopulate the gut, they release toxins known as lipopolysaccharides, LPS, which trigger an immune response and lead to inflammation. This inflammation can cause damage to the gut lining, resulting in discomfort and even contribute to diseases like Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis. By cutting sugar, you reduce inflammation at its source, allowing your gut to heal and function more efficiently. Mental health benefits of a healthier gut. An often overlooked aspect of gut health is its connection to mental well-being. The gut is frequently referred to as the second brain because it produces many of the same neurotransmitters, like serotonin, that the brain uses to regulate mood. An unhealthy gut can lead to an imbalance in these neurotransmitters, contributing to issues like anxiety and depression. By quitting sugar and improving your gut health, you're not only benefiting your digestion, but also supporting your mental health. Many people who eliminate sugar from their diet report feeling less anxious, more focused, and experiencing overall improvements in mood. Quitting sugar as a long-term strategy. The relationship between sugar and gut health is clear. Sugar fuels harmful bacteria, disrupts digestion, and leads to inflammation. But by quitting sugar, you're giving your gut the opportunity to heal, balancing your microbiome, and improving digestion. Also, you are reducing inflammation and supporting mental health. It may take some time for your body to adjust, and you may experience sugar cravings and withdrawal symptoms along the way, but the benefits are well worth it. A healthier gut leads to a healthier body and mind, and cutting sugar is one of the most effective ways to achieve that balance. If you're looking for a way to improve your gut health, quitting sugar is an excellent place to start. So, if you're ready to improve your gut health, cutting out sugar is one of the most effective ways to get started. Trust me, your gut will thank you. How sugar affects your skin. We all know that sugar can be detrimental to our health, but did you know that it also plays a significant role in the aging and appearance of your skin? That's right. Your diet can be directly responsible for fine lines, wrinkles, and dullness, all because of one particular process called glycation. There is a connection between sugar and skin aging. We will focus on how cutting down on sugar can improve your skin's health and overall appearance. You might be surprised at just how much your daily sugar intake affects your complexion. Connection between sugar and skin. When we think of sugar, we usually associate it with energy or a sweet treat. However, sugar's relationship with our skin is less sweet. Every time we consume sugar, whether from candy, soda, or even hidden sources like bread and pasta, our body breaks it down into glucose. Glucose provides fuel for our cells, but when there's too much, it can lead to serious health issues, and our skin is one of the first places it shows. Excess sugar in your bloodstream attaches to proteins and fats through a process called glycation, which leads to the production of advanced glycation end products, AGEs. These ages are harmful compounds that not only break down the essential proteins in your skin, like collagen and elastin, but also accelerate the aging process. Collagen, the protein that gives your skin structure and strength, and elastin, which keeps your skin flexible and elastic, are vital for a youthful, healthy complexion. When damaged by glycation, your skin loses its firmness, elasticity, and natural glow, leading to sagging, wrinkles, and dullness. What is glycation and how does it affect your skin? So, what exactly is glycation? Glycation is a chemical reaction where sugar molecules bind to proteins and lipids in the body, creating ages. Think of it like caramelizing sugar in a pan. It gets sticky, hardens, and becomes less functional. Inside your skin, this process makes your collagen and elastin fibers brittle and less capable of performing their functions. Over time, your skin becomes stiffer and more prone to wrinkles, especially when glycation is coupled with external environmental stressors like UV radiation, pollution, and stress. Glycation weakens your skin's foundation, causing it to lose its youthful bounce and suppleness. While glycation is a natural process that happens as we age, excessive sugar consumption speeds it up, which is why high-sugar diets are often linked to premature aging. What's worse, the skin's ability to repair itself is also compromised when glycation occurs, meaning that damage from environmental factors like sun exposure and pollution becomes more pronounced. You might see more fine lines, deeper wrinkles, and uneven skin tone because your skin is struggling to heal and regenerate properly. How sugar consumption leads to inflammation. In addition to glycation, excessive sugar intake is a major contributor to inflammation in the body. When you eat foods high in refined sugar, like sweets and processed snacks, your blood sugar levels spike rapidly. This triggers an insulin response that increases inflammation, which can show up on your skin in several ways. Inflammation is at the root of many common skin issues, such as acne, redness, and irritation. It can cause existing skin conditions like rosacea, eczema, or psoriasis to flare up or worsen. The more sugar you eat, the more your body is prone to chronic inflammation, which degrades your skin's barrier, making it more vulnerable to damage from environmental stressors. This inflammatory response can lead to breakouts, blotchiness, and uneven skin texture. When inflammation becomes chronic, your skin may also lose its ability to retain moisture, leading to dry patches, flakiness, and an overall dull appearance. Chronic inflammation not only accelerates aging, but also compromises your skin's ability to defend itself, leaving it more susceptible to infections and irritations. How glycation speeds up skin aging. When we talk about aging, collagen and elastin play the lead roles in keeping skin looking youthful and vibrant. Glycation directly targets these proteins, weakening their structure and functionality. Collagen provides the scaffolding for your skin, keeping it firm and smooth, while elastin allows your skin to stretch and snap back into place. When glycation damages these proteins, your skin can no longer bounce back, resulting in sagging, fine lines, and wrinkles. Ages also inhibit your skin's natural ability to produce new collagen, compounding the problem. Even minimal sugar intake can have long-lasting effects on the overall texture and appearance of your skin. In addition, glycation increases the skin's vulnerability to oxidative stress. Oxidative stress occurs when there is an imbalance between free radicals, unstable molecules that can damage your skin, and antioxidants that neutralize them. Glycation compounds the oxidative stress, leading to more skin damage over time. Recent studies suggest that the appearance of wrinkles, fine lines, and skin laxity can increase by as much as 30% in individuals with a high sugar diet compared to those who consume low amounts of sugar. This means that cutting out or significantly reducing sugar can help slow down the aging process, preserving your skin's youthful glow. How cutting sugar can improve skin appearance. The good news is that you can significantly slow down or even reverse some of the damage caused by glycation by cutting down on your sugar intake. When you reduce your sugar consumption, you're essentially stopping the glycation process from further damaging your collagen and elastin fibers. Over time, this allows your skin to heal and regain its elasticity and firmness. Cutting down on sugar also helps stabilize insulin levels, which in turn reduces inflammation. With less inflammation, you may notice fewer breakouts, less redness, and a more even skin tone. Many people who reduce sugar report that their skin becomes clearer, smoother, and more radiant within just a few weeks of making the change. Additionally, when your insulin levels are stable, your skin retains moisture more effectively, leading to a naturally hydrated, dewy complexion. Without the constant spikes and crashes in blood sugar, your skin cells can function more optimally, supporting your skin's natural barrier function. Recent research on glycation and skin aging. In recent years, there has been growing interest in understanding how diet impacts skin aging, with glycation emerging as a key factor. Studies have consistently shown that individuals with high sugar diets are more likely to experience premature signs of aging, such as deep wrinkles, sagging, and uneven skin tone. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that diets high in refined sugars were associated with a 40% increase in facial wrinkles compared to diets rich in whole foods and low in sugar. Another study in the British Journal of Dermatology highlighted how glycation accelerates both intrinsic, natural, and extrinsic environmental aging processes, further underscoring the importance of managing sugar intake for long-term skin health. Additionally, researchers are investigating skincare products that contain ingredients designed to inhibit or reverse the glycation process. While these products show promise, the best defense against glycation is still reducing sugar consumption. The impact of antioxidants on glycation. While cutting out sugar is crucial, another effective strategy to combat glycation is increasing your intake of antioxidants. Antioxidants neutralize free radicals and protect the skin from oxidative stress caused by ages. Incorporating antioxidant-rich foods into your diet can provide a protective shield against skin damage. Berries, dark leafy greens, nuts, seeds, and green tea are all packed with antioxidants like vitamin C, vitamin E, and polyphenols, which can help repair and prevent the damage caused by glycation. Antioxidants also support collagen production and repair, further helping to reduce the visible signs of aging. For your skin, antioxidants can work in two ways: by protecting skin cells from the inside through your diet, and by applying antioxidant-rich skincare products externally. Look for skincare products with ingredients like vitamin C, niacinamide, and resveratrol, which have been shown to improve skin texture, tone, and elasticity. It is advisable to use antioxidant-rich skincare. Look for moisturizers, serums, and creams that contain antioxidants like vitamin C and E. These ingredients can help repair the damage caused by glycation and prevent further skin aging. Long-term skin benefits of reducing sugar. The benefits of reducing sugar in your diet extend far beyond the short-term improvements you'll see in your skin. Over the long term, a low-sugar diet can slow the natural aging process, giving your skin the chance to heal, regenerate, and maintain its firmness and elasticity. By preserving collagen and elastin, you're essentially protecting the very building blocks of youthful skin. In addition to healthier skin, cutting down on sugar can improve your overall health, reducing the risk of chronic diseases such as diabetes, heart disease, and obesity, all of which can take a toll on your skin as well. Take control of your skin. Health. At the end of the day, your skin is a reflection of what's going on inside your body. While glycation is a natural part of aging, excessive sugar consumption can accelerate the process and lead to premature aging, inflammation, and other skin issues. But by making mindful choices about your diet and skincare, you can slow down glycation, improve skin texture, and maintain a youthful appearance. Cutting out sugar is one of the most effective ways to protect your skin from premature aging and inflammation. Start small, stay consistent, and you'll notice the benefits, both in your skin and your overall well-being. Make the switch today and let your skin glow with health from the inside out. The link between sugar and chronic diseases. Did you know that excessive sugar consumption is directly linked to a variety of chronic diseases? What makes this issue more concerning is that the human body was never designed to handle such high levels of sugar. Over time, excessive sugar can lead to significant harm, creating the perfect breeding ground for chronic diseases. Let's start with the disease most directly linked to sugar, type 2 diabetes, the most common form of diabetes. This form of diabetes occurs when your body becomes resistant to insulin, the hormone that regulates blood sugar levels. When you eat or when you consume sugar, Whether it's from candy, soda, or even hidden sugars and processed foods, sugar enters your bloodstream. The pancreas releases insulin, which helps your cells absorb glucose for energy. However, when the body is consistently overloaded with sugar, it puts enormous strain on the pancreas to continually produce insulin. Over time, cells in the body, particularly muscle and fat cells, begin to respond less effectively to insulin, a condition known as insulin resistance. The pancreas compensates by pumping out more insulin, but eventually it can't keep up. Blood sugar levels begin to rise unchecked, leading to prediabetes and eventually type 2 diabetes if lifestyle changes aren't made. This is the first step toward type 2 diabetes. Insulin resistance causes blood sugar levels to remain elevated, leading to further strain on the pancreas, which can eventually fail to produce enough insulin. At this point, blood sugar levels rise uncontrollably, and a diagnosis of diabetes is confirmed. Insulin resistance doesn't just keep sugar in the blood, it also causes fat stored more easily, particularly in the liver and around the abdomen. This is why many people with type 2 diabetes also struggle with obesity. Furthermore, high sugar levels create oxidative stress and inflammation in the body, which are key drivers of complications related to diabetes. For someone with diabetes, if left uncontrolled, diabetes can cause serious long-term complications, including nerve damage, neuropathy, which can lead to pain or loss of feeling in the limbs, kidney damage, nephropathy, leading to kidney failure, and eye damage, retinopathy, which can result in blindness. Diabetes is also closely linked to an increased risk of cardiovascular disease, such as heart attacks and strokes. The good news is that quitting sugar can significantly reduce your risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Reducing your intake of sugary foods allows your cells to become more sensitive to insulin over time, improving your body's ability to regulate blood sugar. This is particularly important for those with prediabetes, as cutting sugar and making dietary improvements can often reverse the condition before it progresses to full-blown diabetes. Sugar's role in heart disease. Heart disease is the leading cause of death globally, and many don't realize that sugar plays a significant role in increasing the risk of this condition. While fat and cholesterol were traditionally seen as the main culprits in heart disease, recent research has highlighted the role sugar plays, particularly through its impact on triglycerides and inflammation. When you consume excess sugar, the liver converts it into triglycerides, a type of fat that circulates in your blood. Elevated triglyceride levels are a key risk factor for heart disease because they contribute to the development of atherosclerosis, or the hardening of arteries. Over time, this hardening restricts blood flow to vital organs, increasing the risk of heart attacks, strokes, and other cardiovascular events. Moreover, sugar promotes systemic inflammation, which is another key driver of heart disease. When blood sugar levels are consistently high, the body's immune response is triggered, producing pro-inflammatory molecules called cytokines. Chronic inflammation damages the lining of blood vessels, making them more prone to the buildup of fatty plaques that narrow arteries. This process, combined with high triglycerides, sets the stage for serious cardiovascular problems. In addition to these mechanisms, high sugar consumption is also linked to increased blood pressure, hypertension. Studies have shown that people who consume large amounts of sugary drinks have a higher risk of developing hypertension, which puts added strain on the heart and increases the risk of heart failure. Cutting out or drastically reducing sugar can have profound benefits for heart health. Studies indicate that people who reduce their sugar intake experience lower levels of triglycerides, reduced inflammation, and improved blood pressure. Over time, these changes can significantly reduce the risk of heart disease, allowing for better cardiovascular function and longevity. The sugar cancer connection. The connection between sugar and cancer is one of the more complex and controversial relationships in nutrition science, but emerging evidence suggests that high sugar consumption could increase the risk of certain types of cancer. Cancer cells have an insatiable appetite for glucose, the body's primary source of fuel, which has led some researchers to explore the idea that sugar might play a role in cancer growth and progression. While sugar itself doesn't directly cause cancer, its role in contributing to obesity, insulin resistance, and chronic inflammation are major risk factors. Obesity is now recognized as a key risk factor for at least 13 different types of cancer, including breast, colon, and pancreatic cancers. Excess body fat produces hormones like estrogen, which can promote the growth of certain cancers, and creates a state of low-grade inflammation that can damage cells over time. Insulin resistance, caused by excessive sugar intake, also plays a role in cancer risk. When cells become resistant to insulin, the body produces more of a hormone called insulin-like growth factor, IGF. IGF promotes cell growth, and while this is necessary for normal cell repair, elevated levels of IGF can also fuel the growth of cancer cells. This is particularly relevant in cancers like breast and prostate cancer, where IGF levels can influence the speed at which tumors grow and spread. Furthermore, chronic inflammation, driven by high sugar intake, is closely linked to cancer development. Inflammation causes damage to cells, and when the body continually tries to repair this damage, there is a greater risk of DNA mutations, which can lead to cancer. For example, inflammatory bowel diseases, which are more common in those with poor diets, can increase the risk of colon cancer. By cutting out sugar, you reduce the risk factors that make cancer more likely to develop. You lower your chances of obesity, reduce insulin resistance, and minimize chronic inflammation, all of which create a healthier internal environment that is less conducive to cancer growth. While the relationship between sugar and cancer is still being studied, many experts believe that reducing sugar intake is a key step in cancer prevention. Sugar and the brain, a cognitive decline. When we think of sugar's impact, we usually consider physical effects like weight gain, diabetes, and heart disease. It's not just your body that feels the effects of sugar. Your brain is significantly impacted as well. High sugar consumption has been linked to cognitive decline and an increased risk of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. In fact, some researchers have started referring to Alzheimer's as type 3 diabetes due to the way that insulin resistance affects the brain. The brain requires a steady supply of glucose to function properly, but when you consume too much sugar, the brain's ability to use insulin becomes impaired. Insulin is not only important for regulating blood sugar, but also plays a role in brain signaling. When insulin levels are constantly elevated due to high sugar intake, brain cells can become insulin resistant, leading to impaired cognitive function. Moreover, a high sugar diet has been shown to shrink the hippocampus, the part of the brain responsible for memory and learning. Studies have found that people who consume large amounts of sugar are more likely to suffer from memory problems, learning difficulties, and mood disorders like anxiety and depression. This is partly because sugar consumption can trigger the release of dopamine, a feel-good neurotransmitter, leading to temporary feelings of pleasure, followed by crashes that affect mood and focus. Chronic inflammation, another result of high sugar consumption, also negatively impacts brain health. Inflammation in the brain can disrupt communication between neurons and accelerate the death of brain cells, contributing to cognitive decline over time. By quitting sugar, you protect your brain from the damaging effects of insulin resistance and chronic inflammation. Stabilizing blood sugar levels can improve mental clarity, mood, and overall cognitive function. In the long term, reducing sugar intake may also lower the risk of developing neurodegenerative diseases, helping to preserve memory and learning abilities as you age. How cutting sugar can help you lose weight. Many of us have grown accustomed to having sugar in our diets, whether it's a spoonful in our morning coffee, a mid-afternoon snack, or that late-night dessert. However, the effect sugar has on our weight and overall health is profound. The role of insulin in weight gain. Let's start with the most important mechanism, insulin. This hormone is crucial for regulating blood sugar levels. When you consume sugar or foods high in carbohydrates, your blood sugar rises. In response, your pancreas releases insulin, which allows your cells to absorb glucose for energy. However, when you frequently consume large amounts of sugar, insulin levels remain elevated, and your body stores excess glucose as fat. Over time, your cells can become resistant to insulin, meaning they don't respond to it effectively. This is known as insulin resistance, and it's a precursor to several health issues, including type 2 diabetes and weight gain. Insulin resistance forces the body to produce even more insulin to regulate blood sugar levels. The result? More fat storage and a body that's less efficient at burning calories. Reducing sugar intake gives your pancreas a break, lowers insulin levels, and helps improve your body's ability to burn fat for fuel. Without constant sugar spikes, your body stabilizes, and your fat metabolism improves. This can lead to sustainable weight loss over time. It's not just about calorie reduction. Cutting sugar helps reset your body's ability to handle the calories you do consume. Sugar, cravings, and appetite control. One of the most frustrating things about sugar is its impact on cravings. Have you ever noticed that after eating something sweet, you crave more sugar? This isn't just in your head, it's a physiological response. Sugar triggers the release of dopamine, a neurotransmitter in your brain associated with pleasure and reward. This process creates a cycle of dependency. The more sugar you eat, the more your brain craves it. Over time, this can turn into an addictive behavior. In addition to affecting your brain, sugar also wreaks havoc on your hunger hormones. High sugar consumption causes an imbalance between ghrelin, the hormone that signals hunger, and leptin, the hormone that signals fullness. This imbalance leads to overeating, as your body doesn't receive the proper signals to stop eating, even when you've had enough. When you cut out sugar, your hunger hormones have a chance to reset. Your body becomes better at regulating hunger and satiety, reducing the likelihood of overeating and unnecessary snacking. You'll also notice fewer intense cravings, making it easier to stick to a balanced diet. Over time, you'll be able to distinguish between real hunger and emotional cravings triggered by sugar consumption. Sugar and empty calories. One of the key reasons sugar hinders weight loss is because it's full of empty calories. Unlike nutrient-dense foods such as vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins, sugar provides calories with little to no nutritional benefit. Foods and drinks high in added sugars often lack essential nutrients like fiber, vitamins, and minerals. This means you're consuming calories without the nutrition your body needs to function optimally. Consider sugary beverages as an example. A single can of soda can have as much as 150 calories, all from sugar. These calories, and they certainly don't nourish your body. In contrast, 150 calories from a nutrient-rich food like almonds or fruit provides vitamins, fiber, and other essential nutrients that support metabolism and keep you feeling satisfied longer. By cutting out sugary foods and replacing them with whole foods, you naturally reduce your calorie intake without feeling deprived. Your meals will be more filling, and you'll be less likely to snack on empty-calorie foods. Over time, this can lead to a significant calorie deficit, which is necessary for weight loss. Cutting sugar doesn't just reduce your calorie intake, it also helps stabilize your blood sugar levels, which is crucial for effective fat burning. When you eat sugar, your blood sugar spikes and then crashes, leading to feelings of fatigue and hunger. This crash often triggers more sugar cravings, creating a vicious cycle. When you cut sugar, you prevent these dramatic spikes and crashes. Instead, your blood sugar remains stable throughout the day, providing steady energy. This helps your body transition from relying on sugar for quick energy to using stored fat as a fuel source. When insulin levels are stable, your body is more likely to tap into fat stores, aiding in weight loss and improving overall metabolic health. The impact of sugar on metabolism. Sugar doesn't just affect your insulin and blood sugar levels, it also slows down your metabolism. High sugar consumption can lead to increased fat storage, especially around the belly area, where it's harder to lose. Additionally, when your insulin levels are constantly elevated due to high sugar intake, your body's ability to burn fat is diminished. Cutting sugar improves your metabolic efficiency by allowing your body to return to a natural, fat-burning state. Without constant sugar highs and insulin spikes, your body can shift its focus from storing fat to burning it. This metabolic boost is one of the most significant advantages of reducing sugar intake for weight loss. Sugar's role in water retention and bloating. Excessive sugar consumption can also cause water retention and bloating, which can make you feel heavier than you are. This is because sugar, particularly in the form of carbohydrates, is stored in your muscles and liver as glycogen. For every gram of glycogen stored, your body retains about 3 to 4 grams of water. When you reduce sugar, your body begins to use up those glycogen stores, leading to a noticeable reduction in water weight. Many people experience a significant drop in bloating within just a few days of cutting out sugar. While this initial weight loss is largely water weight, it's a motivating sign that your body is beginning to adjust. long-term weight loss and health benefits. Cutting sugar isn't just a short-term fix. It's a long-term strategy for sustainable weight loss and improved health. Once you've overcome the initial withdrawal phase, you'll notice that your body and mind feel clearer and more balanced. Your energy levels will stabilize, your cravings will diminish, and your metabolism will work more efficiently. By maintaining a low-sugar diet, you set yourself up for lasting success. You'll not only lose weight, but you'll also create healthier eating habits that are easier to maintain over time. And as your body adjusts to a sugar-free lifestyle, you'll find that you no longer miss the foods you once craved. Cutting sugar is one of the most effective ways to lose weight and improve your overall health. By stabilizing insulin levels, reducing cravings, promoting healthier eating habits, and boosting your metabolism, reducing sugar intake sets the stage for sustainable, long-term weight loss. From better fat burning to fewer cravings, cutting sugar can transform not only your body, but also your relationship with food. Whether you're looking to shed a few pounds or make a more significant lifestyle change, reducing sugar intake is a powerful step toward achieving your goals. Remember, the journey to weight loss is not just about cutting calories. It's about creating a healthier, more balanced life. By cutting sugar, you're giving yourself the best chance at success. The financial benefits of quitting. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, we often don't think twice about grabbing a sugary snack or ordering a soda with our meals. Sugar, in its many forms, has become so embedded in our diets that we hardly notice how much we consume, and even less how much it's costing us. But what if I told you that cutting out sugar from your diet doesn't just improve your health, but it could also save you a substantial amount of money in the long run? The financial benefits of quitting sugar are often overlooked, yet they are significant. Beyond the well-known health risks of excessive sugar intake, there is a lesser-known but equally important financial benefit to cutting sugar from your diet. By eliminating sugary foods, processed snacks, and sweetened beverages, you can save money in multiple areas of your life, from grocery shopping to healthcare and even productivity. The true cost of sugary foods. First, let's take a closer look at how much money you spend on sugary foods without even realizing it. Sugary snacks, processed foods, and sugary beverages are often impulse purchases. Whether it's a soda from the vending machine, a muffin with your morning coffee, or a late-night chocolate bar, these small expenses can add up fast. Let's break it down. For instance, a regular habit of buying a $3 soda with lunch may not seem like much, but if you do this 5 times a week, you're spending $15 a week just on soda. Over the course of a year, that adds up to $780, money that could be better spent elsewhere. Now add in the cost of cookies, candy, ice cream, energy drinks, and the many other sugary products that sneak into your grocery cart. The annual expense of sugar can easily exceed $1,200 per person. For a family of 4, that's nearly $5,000 per year on just sugar-laden items. Cutting these out immediately frees up a significant portion of your budget. But sugary foods don't just come from obvious sources like candy or soda. Processed foods, ready-made meals, and even condiments often contain hidden sugars that drive up their cost. A box of cereal that costs $5 might contain more sugar than a loaf of whole grain bread that costs the same. Yet the latter provides more nutrition and lasts longer. The price of convenience often comes in the form of added sugar and higher costs. By becoming mindful of the hidden sugars in processed foods, you can make smarter, more economical choices. Saving money by avoiding processed foods. Processed and sugary foods are generally more expensive than whole, natural foods. Why? Because the manufacturing, packaging, marketing, and distribution of these products add to the price you pay at the checkout. While fresh fruits, vegetables, lean meats, and grains may seem more expensive on the surface, they often provide more nutritional value for your money. When you quit sugar and switch to whole, unprocessed foods, you'll notice a difference in your grocery bill. Let's take breakfast as an example. A box of sugary cereal might cost you around $4 to $5 and last for about a week. However, a bag of oats, which costs roughly the same, can last you for an entire month. Not only are you saving money, but you're also cutting out unnecessary sugar and fueling your body with fiber-rich, nutrient-dense foods that will keep you full for longer. Similarly, a box of sugary breakfast bars might set you back $4 or $5. But a dozen eggs, a healthier, more filling option, will cost you less and provide more nutrition. Another aspect to consider is how many sugary foods are marketed as convenient, but this convenience comes at a cost. A homemade pot of soup or a roasted chicken with vegetables can serve multiple meals for a fraction of the cost of ordering takeout or relying on pre-made frozen dinners, which often contain hidden sugars. By cooking at home and preparing your own meals, you can save a great deal of money while also gaining control over the ingredients you consume, avoiding added sugars in the process. Long-term health savings. The most significant financial benefit of quitting sugar may not be immediate, but it is certainly the most impactful: reduced healthcare costs. The link between sugar and chronic diseases like obesity, diabetes, heart disease, and certain cancers is well documented. By cutting out sugar, you reduce your risk of developing these conditions, which means you're also saving on future medical bills, prescription medications, and potentially even life-saving procedures. Treating these conditions can be incredibly expensive. Consider the average cost of managing type 2 diabetes. Between doctor visits, medications like insulin, testing supplies, and hospitalizations, the annual cost can be as high as $9,600 per person. If quitting sugar reduces your risk of developing diabetes, that's nearly $10,000 in savings each year, not to mention the costs associated with the loss of productivity, time off work, and potential complications that can arise from the disease. Heart disease, another major consequence of excessive sugar consumption, also comes with steep medical expenses. Procedures like stent placements, bypass surgeries, and long-term prescription medications are costly, often resulting in bills that total tens of thousands of dollars. Even routine management of heart disease, including cholesterol-lowering medications and regular checkups, adds up over time. By cutting sugar, you can drastically reduce your risk of developing heart disease, saving thousands in healthcare costs. Moreover, the link between sugar and certain cancers is becoming increasingly clear. Obesity, driven in part by high sugar consumption, is a known risk factor for cancers such as breast, colon, and pancreatic cancer. Cancer treatments, from chemotherapy to surgeries, are not only physically taxing but financially devastating. Reducing your sugar intake can decrease your chances of developing obesity-related cancers, ultimately leading to potential savings in medical expenses and improving your overall quality of life. Dental costs and sugar. Another significant but often overlooked financial burden of sugar is the cost of dental care. Sugar is one of the leading causes of tooth decay, cavities, and gum disease. When sugar lingers on your teeth, it feeds harmful bacteria in the mouth, which produce acids that erode tooth enamel and lead to cavities. Over time, untreated cavities can result in the need for fillings, crowns, root canals, and even tooth extractions. A single cavity filling can cost between $100 and $300, depending on where you live and the severity of the damage. More extensive procedures like crowns and root canals can run into the thousands. By cutting out sugar, you reduce the risk of tooth decay and gum disease, saving you potentially thousands of dollars in dental bills over your lifetime. Preventive dental care, like regular cleanings and checkups, remains important, but eliminating sugar can reduce the need for costly invasive treatments. Productivity and career growth. Beyond direct healthcare costs, quitting sugar can also enhance your productivity, which can have a ripple effect on your financial success. Sugar is notorious for causing spikes and crashes in energy levels. After consuming a sugary snack, you may experience a quick burst of energy, but this is often followed by a crash that leaves you feeling tired, sluggish, and unfocused. In the workplace, these energy crashes can reduce your ability to concentrate, complete tasks efficiently, and perform at your best. This lack of focus and productivity can limit your potential for career growth, promotions, and pay raises. When you quit sugar, your energy levels stabilize, allowing you to stay productive and focused throughout the day. Improved productivity can lead to better performance reviews, opportunities for advancement, and ultimately, higher earnings. Additionally, quitting sugar can improve your mental clarity and emotional well-being. Research has shown that excessive sugar intake is linked to mood swings, anxiety, and depression. By stabilizing your blood sugar levels, you may experience fewer mood fluctuations and feel more in control of your emotions, which can positively impact your personal and professional relationships. Savings on dining out and takeout. Dining out frequently can be a major drain on your finances, especially when you consider the added cost of sugary beverages, desserts, and processed foods commonly found on restaurant menus. Many restaurant meals, even those that seem healthy, are loaded with hidden sugars in sauces, dressings, and marinades. These added sugars not only contribute to poor health, but also inflate the cost of dining out. When you quit sugar, you'll likely find yourself preparing more meals at home, which is significantly cheaper than eating out. On average, cooking at home costs between 50% and 60% less than dining out or ordering takeout. By preparing your own meals, you have full control over the ingredients, ensuring that your food is free from hidden sugars and much more affordable. Additionally, when you quit sugar, you may find that you're less likely to crave the types of food that lead you to impulsively order takeout or stop for fast food. These unplanned meals, often filled with added sugars and unhealthy fats, can be budget busters. By sticking to home-cooked whole foods, you can save hundreds of dollars a month on unnecessary takeout and restaurant expenses. Cutting hidden sugars and budget boosters. Many people don't realize just how much hidden sugar is in the foods they eat every day. It's not just the obvious culprits like candy, soda, and desserts. Sugar is also found in a wide range of processed foods, from salad dressings to pasta sauces to bread. These products, marketed for convenience, often come with a hefty price tag due to the cost of processing and packaging. For example, a bottle of store-bought pasta sauce might cost $5, but it could contain several teaspoons of sugar. By making your own pasta sauce at home, using fresh tomatoes, garlic, and herbs, you can create a healthier, sugar-free version for a fraction of the cost. Similarly, opting for unsweetened yogurt instead of flavored varieties, or making your own salad dressing, can help you cut both sugar and expenses. By becoming more aware of hidden sugars in the foods you buy, you can make smarter, more cost-effective choices. This can lead to significant savings over time, as you avoid the inflated prices of processed foods, and instead focus on whole, natural ingredients that are more affordable and better for your health. Quitting sugar encourages long-term savings. Perhaps one of the most important financial benefits of quitting sugar is that it encourages healthier habits overall, which lead to long-term savings. When you cut sugar from your diet, you're more likely to choose nutrient-dense, whole foods that keep you fuller for longer and provide sustained energy. These foods like vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains are often cheaper per serving than processed sugar-laden options. As you adopt healthier eating habits, you may find that you spend less on snacking, impulse buys, and convenience foods. Additionally, as your health improves, you may need fewer medications, doctor visits, and treatments, further reducing your healthcare costs. The mental health benefits and financial implications. Cutting out sugar doesn't just impact your physical health, it also has a profound effect on your mental well-being. Excessive sugar intake has been linked to mood swings, anxiety, and even depression. These mental health issues can lead to time off work, decreased productivity, and an overall reduction in quality of life. When you quit sugar, you may find that your mood stabilizes, your focus improves, and you feel more in control of your emotions. This mental clarity can lead to better decision-making, both in your personal and financial life. Whether it's managing your budget more effectively or making informed choices about investments and savings, improved mental health can contribute to better financial outcomes. Small changes, big savings. Cutting sugar from your diet is a powerful way to improve both your health and your financial situation. From reducing grocery bills and healthcare costs to boosting productivity and mental clarity, the financial benefits of quitting sugar are substantial. While the initial transition may be challenging, the long-term savings make it well worth the effort. By becoming more mindful of your food choices, avoiding processed and sugary foods, and focusing on whole, nutrient-rich ingredients, you can save money and improve your overall quality of life. Remember, every small change adds up, and quitting sugar is a step toward better health and financial well-being. Best drinks to flush sugar overnight. Your body might be holding on to excess sugar, and you don't even know it. Did you know that what you drink before bed could be the key to flushing out excess sugar from your body? Are you feeling sluggish, bloated, or battling an intense sugar craving even after a long night of sleep? Well, you might not know it, but your body could be dealing with a sugar overload, and trust me, it's not good at all. Excess sugar hiding in your system can do more than add a few pounds. It messes with your mood, drains your energy, and even speeds up aging. Yes, sugar is secretly your skin's worst enemy. These 10 easy-to-make drinks will help you flush out excess sugar overnight without changing your diet. 1. Lemon water. A simple glass of lemon water could be your liver's best friend. Not only does this citrus drink quench your thirst, but it's also a powerful ally in flushing out excess sugar. Scientific studies show that lemon juice, rich in polyphenols and vitamin C, helps reduce blood glucose levels and improve liver function. Your liver is the body's detox engine, and when it's overloaded, especially with sugar, it struggles. The vitamin C in lemon juice helps boost your liver's production of glutathione, a natural antioxidant that helps break down harmful substances, including excess sugar. Studies also show that regular vitamin C intake can reduce fasting blood sugar by up to 10% in people with type 2 diabetes over 4 months. Add a sprinkle of cayenne pepper or a dash of honey for extra benefits, but keep the honey minimal. 2nd, apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar might not taste great, but its benefits are hard to ignore. The acetic acid in apple cider vinegar slows the digestion of starches and sugars, allowing your bloodstream to absorb glucose more gradually, preventing blood sugar spikes. The American Diabetes Association reports that consuming 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar before a carb-heavy meal can improve insulin sensitivity by 34%. Apple cider vinegar also boosts metabolism by increasing the enzyme AMPK, which encourages fat burning and reduces the liver's tendency to store sugar as fat. For a more palatable drink, dilute 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in water with a bit of honey. 3. Green tea. Let's talk about green tea, which is not only known for its calming qualities, but also for its powerful ability to detox your body and balance blood sugar levels. This ancient drink, enjoyed for centuries, is loaded with antioxidants called catechins, which make it an excellent choice for flushing out toxins, including excess sugar. Why is green tea so effective? The catechins help improve liver function, aiding your body's primary detox organ in its ability to process sugars and other harmful substances. This is crucial because the liver plays a significant role in regulating glucose levels in your bloodstream. Green tea enhances this process, giving your liver the boost it needs to function optimally, which in turn helps your body remove sugar more effectively. But green tea's benefits don't stop there. Studies have shown that consuming green tea can increase your metabolic rate by 4%. This slight boost in metabolism helps your body burn fat and process sugars more efficiently. So, drinking a cup of green tea before bed allows your body to keep working while you sleep, flushing out excess sugars and promoting fat oxidation. For those looking to wind down in the evening while also giving their metabolism a gentle push, green tea is a go-to drink. Its natural compounds encourage fat burning and help you feel lighter and fresher by morning. And unlike some of the other options, green tea tastes great on its own. No need for extra ingredients. Enjoy a warm cup of green tea about an hour before bedtime to let those catechins do their work. And if you want a little extra flavor, add a slice of lemon or a hint of honey, just a tiny amount, to enhance the detox benefits. 4. Detox water. Detox water is much more than a colorful social media trend. It's a simple, refreshing way to support your body in balancing blood sugar levels. By infusing water with fruits, vegetables, and herbs, you not only improve hydration, but also boost your intake of vitamins and antioxidants that are key to controlling sugar levels. For example, citrus fruits like lemon are rich in vitamin C, which helps improve insulin sensitivity, a crucial factor in regulating blood sugar. Cucumbers, often used in detox water, have hydrating properties and support kidney function, helping to flush out toxins more effectively. Other additions like mint aid digestion, which plays an essential role in keeping your metabolism healthy and balanced. Why detox water works. The infused ingredients release their nutrients into the water, making it easier for your body to absorb and use them effectively. Hydration itself is vital for your kidneys, which help filter out excess sugar from your blood. When you're dehydrated, this process becomes slower, but detox water helps keep your body functioning at its best. Simply add slices of fruits like lemon, lime, oranges, or berries into a jug of water, along with herbs like mint or basil. Let it infuse for a few hours in the fridge, and you've got yourself a refreshing, nutrient-rich beverage to enjoy throughout the day. Drink a glass before bed, and let the natural ingredients work overnight to flush out those sugars. 5. Green juice. Green juice is another powerhouse drink that's perfect for detoxing and regulating blood sugar levels. Made from a blend of leafy greens like kale, spinach, and celery, it's loaded with nutrients that support your body in multiple ways. The star ingredients in green juice are packed with antioxidants and essential vitamins that play a big role in blood sugar control. For instance, kale is a nutrient-dense vegetable that's rich in quercetin and vitamin C, both of which help fight oxidative stress and inflammation. This reduces insulin resistance, making it easier for your body to process glucose efficiently. Spinach is another green powerhouse, loaded with magnesium and iron, both essential for blood sugar regulation. Magnesium helps your body process glucose more effectively, while iron supports your metabolism and overall energy levels. Together, these nutrients make green juice a fantastic way to manage your blood sugar while giving your body the energy it needs to function optimally. And don't overlook celery. This vegetable is packed with fiber, which slows down the absorption of sugars into your bloodstream, preventing those unwanted sugar spikes. Celery also acts as a natural diuretic, helping your body flush out toxins and excess sugars. Blend kale, spinach, and celery together with a bit of water or coconut water for extra hydration. You can add a slice of apple or lemon for a bit of natural sweetness without spiking your sugar levels. Drink this powerful concoction in the evening to support your body's detox process while you sleep. 6. Black coffee. If you're a coffee lover, you'll be pleased to know that black coffee can be more than just a morning pick-me-up. It's also great for managing blood sugar levels. While coffee is often associated with boosting energy, its benefits for glucose control are equally impressive. Black coffee contains a special antioxidant called chlorogenic acid, which has been shown to slow down the absorption of carbohydrates in your digestive system. This means that less glucose is released into your bloodstream after meals, preventing those sugar spikes that make you feel sluggish. In addition to chlorogenic acid, caffeine itself plays a role in boosting your metabolism, increasing fat breakdown, and helping you maintain a healthy weight. Maintaining a healthy body weight around the abdomen is key to reducing insulin resistance, which makes it easier for your body to manage blood sugar levels. However, it's important to note that the benefits come from drinking black coffee, not the sugary, cream-laden varieties that can counteract its positive effects. The regular consumption of black coffee has even been linked to a reduced risk of type 2 diabetes by up to 50%. To get the most benefit, enjoy 1 to 2 cups of plain black coffee during the day, but avoid drinking it too close to bedtime, as the caffeine can interfere with your sleep. 7th, turmeric tea. Turmeric tea, also known as golden milk, is another excellent choice for balancing blood sugar and supporting overall health. The hero ingredient here is curcumin, the active compound in turmeric, which has anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. Why is curcumin so powerful? It helps reduce insulin resistance, allowing your body to use insulin more effectively. This is crucial because when your body becomes more sensitive to insulin, it's easier to keep blood sugar levels stable. Curcumin also supports liver health, which plays a central role in processing glucose and removing toxins from your system. To make turmeric tea, stir 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder into a cup of hot water or warm milk, like almond or coconut milk. For better absorption of curcumin, add a pinch of black pepper. You can also sweeten it with a little honey or add some cinnamon for extra flavor and health benefits. 8. Cinnamon tea. Cinnamon is often thought of as a simple spice for desserts, but it's also a powerhouse for controlling blood sugar. Drinking cinnamon tea before bed can have significant effects on your glucose levels, as cinnamon helps to lower insulin resistance. People who consume cinnamon regularly have seen fasting blood sugar levels drop by up to 29%. The compounds in cinnamon, such as cinnamaldehyde, work to slow down the breakdown of carbohydrates in your digestive tract, meaning less sugar enters your bloodstream after a meal. Additionally, cinnamon is loaded with antioxidants like polyphenols, which fight inflammation and help reduce insulin resistance. This keeps your body's sugar processing system running smoothly. Add a cinnamon stick to a cup of hot water and let it steep for a few minutes. You can also sprinkle ground cinnamon into your favorite teas. Enjoy this comforting drink before bed and let the cinnamon work its magic on your blood sugar while you sleep. 9. Ginger tea. Ginger tea is another simple yet powerful option for keeping blood sugar levels in check. Gingerol, the active compound in ginger, has been shown to enhance insulin sensitivity, making it easier for your body to use glucose effectively. Ginger also helps combat inflammation, which can interfere with how well your body processes insulin. By reducing inflammation, ginger tea allows your body to maintain steady glucose levels, preventing sugar spikes. Boil a few slices of fresh ginger in water for about 10 minutes. Strain and enjoy a warm cup of ginger tea before bed. You can add a dash of lemon or honey to enhance the flavor without affecting your blood sugar levels. 10. Coconut water. Coconut water is not only refreshing, but also excellent for flushing out excess sugars and toxins. It's packed with electrolytes like potassium, which helps regulate fluid balance in your body. The natural electrolytes in coconut water also help keep your cells functioning optimally, further aiding in the maintenance of stable blood sugar levels. These drinks not only taste great, but also pack a nutritional punch when it comes to flushing out excess sugar and promoting overall wellness. Adding them to your nightly routine can make a noticeable difference in how your body processes sugar and manages its energy levels. If you found this information helpful, kindly subscribe to my channel. It really helps the channel, and I greatly appreciate it. Give this video a thumbs up and turn on the notification for more health and wellness tips. Stay healthy and safe.